Okay, so now that we have our epic, and then we created an issue for it, a story. Now we want to open up the story, and we want to create tasks for the story. And the tasks are going to be for, this is actual work that we're going to be doing here. And so the tasks for our framework, we'll start off with setting up a Git repo. Set up the mono repo. Set up, we want to set up the front end package, and then we want to set up back end package, and then we want to set up the mobile package, and we want to set up the desktop package. Okay, so these are the tasks we're going to do today. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to take this task, and usually it's assigned by the Scrum Master, and so we're the Scrum Master and the developers, so we're just going to assign it to ourselves. Once it's complete, then we click done. But for now, we're going to set up the Git repo. And so how we do that is I use the Kanban that I showed in my very first video for this project. Just plot. So here, set up GitHub repo. So why do I use the Kanban? Because again, like I said, it has a Pomodoro timer, and so I can just go ahead and use this Pomodoro. What ends up happening is, as you can see, this timer starts, and it's in 30-minute increments, which equates to a story point in our Agile platform. So let's get started while this timer is going. Okay, so as you can see in my screen, I've opened up my code editor, which I use VS Code, and you can use whatever editor that you're used to. And in my terminal, what I'm going to do is first I'm going to build a folder, and I'm going to call it plot, and I'm going to cd into that. Now, so to make a Git repository, I'm just going to git init. Alright, so I created a local Git repository, and now I'm going to sync that in with the Git repository that we're going to create on Bitbucket. Alright, so now I'm in my Bitbucket account. You can either follow along, or if you're using GitHub or some other version control, so you can do it. You can do it the same way that I'm doing it here. It's basically the same thing. We're going to create a repository, and let's see, I'll call it plot. It's a private repository. I'll make it private, and then readme no. This is fine. So put some bits in your bucket. And next thing is I'm going to copy this right there. So this gives you the instructions on what to do on your local machine. So I'm going to actually I need this here, and then I'm going to go back to my editor, and let's push origin master. Please make sure that correct access rights. And there we have it. Okay. I must have typed in the wrong password. Okay, so we've set up our Git repo, and we can go back to our repo, and we can see it's added notes here. This is our first commit. Alright, so there's our Git repo. Now if we go back to our Kanban, we see that this is done, and we can test done. So this should have been in this column while we're working on it. So this is done, goes here, and as you can see, it took us 17 minutes. So we can go back to here, and here we can go to our, where's the time tracking, time spent, and we can put 17 minutes, time remaining. 30 and 17 is 23. Oops, I'm sorry, 13 minutes. Okay, so we'll save that, and 17 minutes logged. Now, since that is done, we mark it done, and that's it for this. It automatically goes to the done, or we could have dragged it over there. Either way works. So that's it for the Git repo task. I think that's good for now, and we'll get started on the rest of these tasks tomorrow. So I hope to see you there. Thank you for watching.